important. So I start to think about, what do the people need from me to get them from point A to point B, instead of what process do I need to try and get our NAPLAN data up.
Yeah. So it's about anticipating and then being on the front foot in terms of the types of responses that you'll get from each different staff member and understanding each of them as individuals.
Absolutely.
How do you actually, for want of a better phrase, put them into the different categories? We don't want to put people in boxes or label them, but is there like a crossover? Could you be an SK or could you be an IM?
Yeah.
Is there a category or like a criteria you've created to identify which category they sort of sit in or sit in between?
Well, yeah, look, and I think the thing with that is, we can't make assumptions of where people sit, because if someone started talking about walking dogs, even though I'm a pretty open, flexible, innovative leader, they might see a different version of me come out when they start saying dogs can walk on the right, or wherever anyone wants to.
Or if you see them while you're running, walking their dog on the right.
So making assumptions that Steve's someone who's always going to be in the measured team, he's always going to push back, is not appropriate, because we're pigeonholing people in a space that isn't fair. It's not a static space, it's a dynamic space, and everyone's going to have different values and beliefs, as I do, as you do. So really, when we're starting to think about this, it's being really intentional about how we actually lead this group. And through the book, I work through a few stages of how to select the right people, not the easy people. But one of those, if people want to engage, we're not going to say no to them. But it doesn't mean that we're not picking some other people. So to start off with the success team, I talk about the 3 C's. And that's, we talk about, firstly, a context. So we need to have a look at the context in which we're leading, and is this a strength of the person that we're actually going to be able to get them to support the momentum moving forward, which is, I call the meerkat effect, which is where we visualize a meerkat standing on the burrow, sort of going, oh, what's going on over there? That's what we're trying to drive. We're not trying to persuade people to get on board. We want them, through celebrating, through working, problem solving. And one of the key elements in adult learning is having problems to solve. And so we do that as a group, not as an individual sort of little collective. We keep coming back to the whole. And this is that meerkat effect, that the measured team at the end, the Steves with the dog walking,